top 10 things to do in Istanbul. Hello and welcome to our video about the top 10 things to do in Istanbul, a fascinating city that offers a unique blend of history, culture and modernity. Its majestic landmarks towering over the Bosphorus strait attract travelers today as they have through the ages. Whether you're interested in history, food or nightlife, or just want to soak up the culture, Istanbul is definitely worth a visit. Make sure to watch until the end, as we have saved the best thing to do in Istanbul for the last. Remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel for the best travel information about Europe. We use a mix of travel experience, a lot of local knowledge and reviews to provide you with the most reliable and relevant travel information in Europe. So be sure to visit our website for the biggest travel website about Europe. Istanbul is situated on both sides of the Bosphorus Strait, which connects the Black Sea to the Mediterranean, and it spans two continents, Europe and Asia. The population of Istanbul is estimated at 15 million people, making it the largest city in Turkey and one of the largest cities in the world. Today, Istanbul seamlessly blends its rich history with modernity. The city is home to some of the world's most iconic landmarks, which offer a glimpse into Istanbul's past and its cultural heritage. Istanbul is also known for its delicious cuisine, which combines flavors from the Middle East, Asia and Europe. From kebabs to baklava, Istanbul has something for everyone. The city's nightlife is also thriving, with numerous bars, clubs and restaurants. One of the most unique aspects of Istanbul is its location on the Bosphorus Strait, which provides breathtaking views of the water and the city's skyline. The strait is also a hub of activity, with ships passing through on their way to the Black Sea. But now let's have a brief look at the city's place in history. Istanbul has a rich and complex history that spans over 2,500 years. Originally founded as Byzantium in the 7th century BC, the city was later renamed Constantinople by the Roman Emperor Constantine in the 4th century AD. The city became the capital of the Eastern Roman Empire and remained an important center of trade and culture for centuries. In 1453, the Ottoman Turks conquered Constantinople and renamed it Istanbul. Under Ottoman rule, the city became a major cultural and economic center, with grand mosques, palaces and bazaars built throughout the city. Istanbul remained the capital of the Ottoman Empire until its collapse in the early 20th century. After World War I, Istanbul became part of the modern state of Turkey, and the city underwent significant modernization and development. Today, Istanbul is a bustling and vibrant city on the doorstep of Europe, a timeless city that bridges the gap between two continents. Now let's see the top 10 things to do in this amazing city. Number 10. Shop and dine at Taksim Square. There is no better place to start exploring Istanbul than Taksim Square, which is one of the most popular and busiest squares in the city and often considered to be the heart of Istanbul's modern life. The square is named after the Taksim military barracks that once stood on the site, and it has been an important public gathering place since the Ottoman era. Today it is home to numerous hotels, restaurants, shops and cultural institutions, and it is a popular destination for both locals and tourists. One of the most notable features of Taksim Square is the Monument of the Republic, which was built in 1928 to commemorate the 5th anniversary of the founding of the Turkish Republic. The monument depicts Ataturk, the founder of modern Turkey, standing tall and holding a sword in one hand and the Declaration of Independence in the other. Be sure to explore Istiklal Avenue, a famous pedestrian street that runs from the square to the Galata Tower. Istiklal Avenue is lined with historic buildings, shops and cafes, and it is known for its lively atmosphere and street performers. You can easily spend hours wandering the street and taking in the sights. Taksim Square is also known for its political significance. Over the years, it has been the site of numerous protests, demonstrations and public gatherings. In modern Istanbul, Taksim Square is a vibrant and dynamic public space that is an important part of the city's cultural and social fabric. Number 9. See Istanbul from atop the Galata Tower. The Galata Tower is a medieval stone tower located in the Beyoğlu district of Istanbul. It is one of the city's most iconic landmarks and is a popular tourist attraction. tower was originally built in 1348 during the Byzantine Empire, but it was rebuilt in its current form in 1445 by the Genoese colony in Istanbul. The tower stands at 66 meters tall and has 9 floors. The upper floors were once used as an observation deck and were also used as a prison and a place for astronomers to study the stars. Today, the tower has been converted into a museum and restaurant. Visitors can climb to the top of the tower via a narrow spiral staircase and enjoy panoramic views of Istanbul and the Bosphorus strait. The tower also has a restaurant on the top floor where visitors can enjoy a meal while taking in the stunning views. Over the years, the Galata Tower has played an important role in the history of Istanbul. It was used by the Ottoman Empire as a watchtower, and during the 19th century it was used as a fire lookout station. Today, it is a popular spot for tourists and locals alike and is considered one of the must-see attractions in Istanbul. Number 8. Journey into the underground basilica cistern. The basilica cistern, also known as the Yerebatan in Turkish, is an ancient underground water storage system located in Istanbul, Turkey. It was built in the 6th century during the reign of Byzantine Emperor Justinian I. The cistern is named after the basilica that once stood on the site, which was destroyed during the Nika riots in 532 AD. The cistern was constructed to provide water to the Great Palace of Constantinople and other nearby buildings. The cistern is a vast underground space measuring approximately 138 meters long and 64.6 meters wide, with a capacity to hold over 80,000 cubic meters of water. It is supported by 336 marble columns, each measuring over 8 meters in height and arranged in 12 rows. Visitors to the basilica cistern can walk along a raised platform that runs through the cistern and admire the beautiful columns, arches, and vaulted ceilings. The cistern is also illuminated with atmospheric lighting, which creates an eerie and mystical atmosphere. One of the most notable features of the cistern is the 2 Medusa heads that are used as bases for 2 of the columns. The origin of these heads is not clear, but it is believed that they were brought to the cistern from an ancient pagan temple. The basilica cistern has been featured in several movies and television shows, including the James Bond film From Russia with Love. It's considered one of the most impressive examples of Byzantine engineering and is a must-see for any visitor in Istanbul. Number 7. Relax in the luxurious Turkish baths. Turkish baths, also known as hammams in Turkish, are a traditional form of public bathing that has been an integral part of Turkish culture for centuries. In Istanbul, there are many historic and modern Turkish baths that visitors can experience. The Turkish bath is designed to promote relaxation and wellness. The experience typically involves a series of stages, including a sauna, steam room, and a scrubbing and massage with traditional olive oil soap. The scrubbing and massage is typically performed by a trained attendant who will use a rough mitt to remove dead skin cells and improve circulation. One of the most famous and historic Turkish baths in Istanbul is the Cemberlitas Hamami, which was built by the Ottoman architect Mimar Sinan in 1584. This bath features stunning architecture, including a large central dome and intricately decorated walls and ceilings. Another popular Turkish bath is the Hagia Sophia Hurrem Sultan Hamami, which was built by the Ottoman architect Sinan for the wife of Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent, Hurrem Sultan. This bath is located near the famous Hagia Sophia and has a luxurious spa-like atmosphere. Visiting a Turkish bath is a unique and relaxing experience that allows visitors to immerse themselves in Turkish culture and tradition. The baths are typically segregated by gender, and visitors are provided with a towel and slippers to wear during their visit. It's important to note that traditional Turkish baths are usually not clothing optional, and visitors are expected to wear a swimsuit or similar attire. Number 6. Visit the Istanbul Archaeology Museum. The Istanbul Archaeology Museum is a world-renowned museum located in the Sultanahmet district of Istanbul, Turkey, and no tour of Istanbul would be complete without it. It was founded in 1891 and is one of the largest museums in Turkey, housing over 1 million artifacts from various ancient civilizations. The museum is divided into three main sections: the Archaeology Museum, the Ancient Orient Museum, and the Tiled Kiosk Museum. The Archaeology Museum houses artifacts from ancient Greece, Rome, and Byzantium, including sculptures, pottery, and jewelry. One of the most famous exhibits in this section is the sarcophagus of Alexander the Great, which was discovered in Sidon, Lebanon in 1887. The Ancient Orient Museum focuses on the civilizations of Mesopotamia, Assyria, and Babylon. It features ancient tablets with cuneiform script, as well as other artifacts such as weapons, pottery, and religious objects. The Tiled Kiosk Museum, located in a 15th century Ottoman pavilion, displays a collection of Turkish ceramics, including Iznik tiles and Ottoman pottery. The Istanbul Archaeology Museum also has a library containing over 60,000 books and manuscripts related to archaeology and ancient history. The library is open to researchers and scholars. The museum is housed in a 19th century building that was originally used as a palace for the Ottoman Empire's education ministry. The building has since been renovated and expanded several times to accommodate the museum's growing collection. Visitors to the Istanbul Archaeology Museum can explore the exhibits at their own pace, and guided tours are also available. The museum is open 7 days a week, except for Mondays, and is a popular destination for tourists and locals alike who are interested in history and archaeology. Number 5. Sail along the Bosphorus Strait. A boat tour on the Bosphorus Strait in Istanbul, Turkey is a popular way for visitors to experience the city's stunning views and rich history from the water. Geographically speaking, the Bosphorus Strait is a narrow waterway that connects the Black Sea to the Sea of Marmara and separates Europe from Asia. Boat tours typically depart from various points along the Bosphorus, including the Eminönü Pier and the Kabataş Pier. The tours range from short sightseeing trips to longer excursions that include stops at various attractions along the way. As the boat navigates the Bosphorus Strait, visitors can enjoy breathtaking views of Istanbul's iconic landmarks, such as the Hagia Sophia, Topkapi Palace, and the Bosphorus Bridge. The tour also passes by charming neighborhoods and waterfront mansions, providing insight into the city's history and culture. Many boat tours also include a stop at the picturesque village of Ortaköy, where visitors can explore the local markets and sample traditional Turkish street food. Depending on the tour, visitors may also have the opportunity to enjoy a meal or drinks on board while taking in the views. Some boat tours also offer live music and entertainment. Overall, a boat tour on the Bosphorus Strait is a unique and memorable way to experience Istanbul's stunning views and rich history, and is highly recommended for visitors to the city. Number 4. Explore the Grand Bazaar. The Grand Bazaar, also known as the Kapalı Çarşı, is a historic market located in the heart of Istanbul, Turkey. It is one of the oldest and largest covered markets in the world and a popular tourist destination. The Grand Bazaar was first constructed in the 15th century during the Ottoman Empire, and has since grown to encompass over 60 streets and more than 4,000 shops. The market is divided into several sections, each specializing in a particular type of goods such as jewelry, textiles, carpets, and more. The market's stunning architecture features vaulted ceilings, intricate mosaics, and colorful tiles, which are worth seeing and appreciating. Visitors to the Grand Bazaar can expect a bustling atmosphere, with merchants calling out to passers-by to browse their wares. Haggling over prices is expected and encouraged, and shoppers can often find unique souvenirs and gifts to take home. In addition to shopping, the Grand Bazaar also has several restaurants, cafes, and food stalls serving traditional Turkish cuisine. The market is open 7 days a week, although it is closed on some public holidays. The Grand Bazaar is the perfect place to find unique souvenirs and gifts to take back home. You can find traditional Turkish items such as Turkish delight, spices, tea sets, and intricate handcrafted ceramics and textiles. The Grand Bazaar is a unique and lively shopping experience where you can immerse yourself in the sights, sounds, and smells of Turkish culture. If you want to experience the real Istanbul, you cannot miss the Grand Bazaar. Number 3. Visit Topkapi Palace. Topkapi Palace is a historic palace located in Istanbul, Turkey. It was the primary residence of the Ottoman sultans for over 400 years and served as the administrative center of the Ottoman Empire. Today, it is a popular tourist attraction and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The palace was built in the 15th century, shortly after the Ottoman Empire was established. It underwent several expansions and renovations over the centuries and became a sprawling complex of buildings, courtyards, and gardens. The palace is divided into several sections, each with its own distinct purpose. The first courtyard is where visitors enter the palace and is home to the Imperial Council building, known as the Divan. The second courtyard contains the palace's administrative buildings, including the treasury and the palace kitchens. The third courtyard, also known as the private palace, is where the Sultan and his family resided. This section of the palace includes several ornate buildings, such as the harem, which was the private living quarters of the Sultan's family and concubines. The harem features beautiful tiles, intricate woodwork, and stunning views of the city. Visitors to Topkapi Palace can explore the palace's many rooms and courtyards, admire the intricate tilework and architecture, and learn about the history and culture of the Ottoman Empire. The palace offers a fascinating glimpse into the lives of the sultans and their families, as well as the daily workings of the Ottoman Empire. Number 2. Explore Sultanahmet Square and the Blue Mosque. The Blue Mosque in Istanbul stands on Sultanahmet Square, so naturally you would explore these two attractions one after the other on your journey to Istanbul. Sultanahmet Square, also known as the Hippodrome of Constantinople, is a historic square located in the heart of Istanbul, Turkey, named after Sultan Ahmet I. The square was originally built as a chariot racing track during the Byzantine Empire, and it was later used for various public events and ceremonies during the Ottoman period. Today, it is a popular tourist destination and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Sultanahmet Square is surrounded by several historic buildings, including the Blue Mosque, the Hagia Sophia, and the Basilica Cistern. The square is also home to several other notable landmarks, such as the Obelisk of Theodosius, which is a towering ancient Egyptian obelisk that was brought to Constantinople in the 4th century, and the German fountain, which was gifted to the Ottoman Empire by Kaiser Wilhelm II. The square is a bustling hub of activity with street vendors, performers, and tourists from around the world. It offers a beautiful view of the surrounding architecture, and visitors can enjoy a leisurely stroll or relax on one of the many benches in the area. From the square, you can make your way to the Blue Mosque, also known as the Sultanahmet Mosque, a stunningly beautiful place of worship. It was built in the early 17th century during the reign of Sultan Ahmet I, and it is widely regarded as one of the most impressive examples of Ottoman architecture. The mosque features a striking exterior with 6 minarets, and it is surrounded by several domes and half-domes that are adorned with intricate tilework and calligraphy. The mosque's interior is just as impressive, with high ceilings, large chandeliers, and beautiful stained glass windows. The Blue Mosque is named after the blue tiles that line the interior of the mosque, which create a peaceful and serene atmosphere. The mosque's mihrab, which is the prayer niche that indicates the direction of Mecca, is made of intricately carved marble and is framed by a beautiful arch. Visitors to the Blue Mosque can explore the mosque's many chambers and courtyards and learn about the mosque's rich history and architecture. The mosque is open to visitors throughout the day, except during prayer times, and there is no admission fee. It is important to note that visitors to the Blue Mosque are expected to dress modestly and remove their shoes before entering the mosque. Women are also required to cover their heads with a scarf, which can be borrowed at the mosque's entrance. The Blue Mosque is a must-visit destination for anyone traveling to Istanbul. Its stunning architecture and peaceful atmosphere make it a truly unique and memorable experience. Number 1. Visit Hagia Sophia. The number one thing to do in Istanbul is to visit Hagia Sophia, the city's most famous landmark. Hagia Sophia is a historic and iconic monument located in Istanbul, Turkey. It has served as a cathedral, mosque, and museum over the course of its long and storied history, and is widely regarded as one of the most important buildings in the world. The original Hagia Sophia was built in the 6th century during the reign of Emperor Justinian I, and it served as the primary church of the Eastern Orthodox Church for nearly 1,000 years. In the 15th century, the Ottomans conquered Constantinople and converted the Hagia Sophia into a mosque. It remained a mosque for nearly 500 years until it was converted into a museum in the 20th century. Hagia Sophia's stunning architecture and rich history make it a must-visit destination for anyone traveling to Istanbul. The building features a massive central dome, which was the largest in the world for nearly 1,000 years, as well as several smaller domes and minarets. The interior of the building is adorned with intricate mosaics, frescoes, and calligraphy, which reflect the building's complex history and cultural significance. Visitors can explore the building's many chambers and courtyards and learn about the various religious and cultural traditions that have shaped the building over the centuries. In 2020, Hagia Sophia was again converted into a mosque and is currently used as a place of worship by the Muslim community. Despite this change, visitors of all faiths are still welcome to explore the building's rich history and architecture. Overall, Hagia Sophia is a true masterpiece of architecture and a testament to the cultural and religious diversity of Istanbul. It is a must-visit destination for anyone who wants to explore this amazing city. That's the end of our video of the top 10 things to do in Istanbul. Check out more amazing videos on our YouTube channel, or visit our website to find the best travel deals to Europe.